What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Top 10 Tuesdays. The first Top 10 Tuesdays, I should say. So not welcome back, but welcome to Top 10 Tuesdays, where we break down top 10s of whatever we're feeling that week, whatever we want to rank. Guys, this week, top 10 anime goats. This is my top 10 anime goats. So this is personal, biased, my opinion, but I did try to be rather objective when it came to like impact and stuff, because you'll see what I'm saying as we get into it. But yeah, what is a anime goat in my eyes? My definition of an anime goat: for an anime to attain goat status, in this case, the show should have a measurable impact on the anime community and a lasting impression with notable influence upon future works and kind of in the sphere as a whole. Now buckle up, guys, because this is going to ruffle some feathers. And keep in mind, at the end of the day, this is my opinion, all right? So don't get too upset over some of these, lol. All right, let's just get into it. Honorable mentions. Already off to a crazy start. One Piece, JJK, and Bleach. Guys, almost GOAT status for me. But simply, One Piece is just too fucking long. No way I'm reading all those chapters. No way I'm watching all that shit. You watch an episode a day. It takes you, 3 years? That's insane. That's insane to me. Hopefully that new adaptation by, I think it's Wit, right? Where they're gonna kind of compress down the arcs a little bit. Hopefully that's clean. I'm actually looking forward to that. Jujutsu Kaisen is way too LARPed. I think we all can agree to that. It's the new kid on the block, the great anime reversal, right, or whatever it's called. The great shift, right? Way too LARPed. If someone says their favorite anime is Jujutsu Kaisen, I assume they haven't seen enough anime. But the last honorable mention is Bleach. Too underrated. Guys, if you have Bleach as one of your GOATs, I think there's always just going to be way too much contention, way too much like pushback against it. And I think that in of itself kind of brings Bleach to an honorable mention. I love Bleach, but when it comes to the big three, spoiler alert, let's be real. Yeah, I mean, come on. Let's just get right into it now. Those were honorable mentions. Let me know, did I already get it wrong? Number 10, Dragon Ball Z. Guys, Goku. Dragon Ball. It's still going on today. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z Kai. We don't talk about GT. Even though I like GT. Into what? Super Daima? Guys, it's still going on today, and it's laid the groundwork for pretty much every anime ever, right? I feel like this is not stepping on too many feet, ruffling too many of those feathers. Maybe it already is because it's already so low. Let me know. Do you have Dragon Ball Z higher? But I feel like this one isn't that contentious. I think we can all agree. Dragon Ball Z is a GOAT of anime. Goku is a GOAT of anime. Super Saiyans, Dragon Balls. Guys, come on. Number 9. Pokemon. The entire franchise. Another one of those old series that's still going on today. I mean, check it out. We got the OG with the new. Guys, I mean, Pokemon, right? Like, what the fuck? I feel like this one is also not contentious. This one is rather self-explanatory again. GOATs of anime, guys. Number 10. Number 10 was Dragon Ball. Number 9 is Pokemon. Let me know. How am I doing? Number 8. Naruto. I put the whole franchise. OG, Shippuden, Boruto, even if you want to put that in there. The best big three show. Guys, let's be real. The only reason Bleach and One Piece are still kind of around and kicking is because Naruto isn't. When Naruto was airing, top spot. Top spot, top spot, top spot. Probably one of the better endings a show could have. Yeah, it made some fans kind of like, really, like Kaguya. But guys, we saw our hero get the good ending, bro. He got the girl, he got the family, he became Hokage. He did it. Naruto is the best big three, and I think I'm fair in saying that. At least in terms of like Go anime status. I personally would actually say that the technical ability presented in Bleach is better, but that's besides the point. Naruto, you can't get better than these OG episodes. You can't get better than these OG episodes. The bridge mission, guys, come on. Zabuza. Okay, yeah, like I feel like I don't need to say anymore. If anything, it should be a little bit higher. Number 7. Attack on Titan. Guys, I put it above the big 3. Yes, I put it above Dragon Ball. Yes, I put it above Pokemon. 2 different studios. How long was that gap between season 2 and 3? 7 years. I remember it. I was there. Were you guys there? Agonizing. And they still stuck the landing. Guys, it's actually insane how good this show is. From beginning to end, mastermind plot techniques, amazing like art and animation. Season 3, bliss. Levi versus Beast Titan, Commander Erwin's last charge. Guys, I feel like I'm preaching to the choir once again. Guys. Like, if we had to put a new age anime on GOAT status, I think it's like it has to be Attack on Titan, at least somewhere in there, right? Like, new millennia anime, I think this is undisputable. Attack on Titan, number 7. Guys, let me know. How am I doing in the comments? Let me know. Number 6. Your favorite romance anime. This one might be a little contentious. This is where we're starting to get, oh, what the fuck? Okay, this is weird. But hear me out. Romance anime have a very special place in anime history and a lot of anime fans' hearts. You can see I chose 3 that I feel like are especially representative of the genre in its different facets. We got the drama, we got the wholesome, we got the romance comedy. I personally don't partake in a romance kind of like drama anime too much, but you can't, like, people can't always be bang, 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 explosion, kame, kameha, right? I feel like the romance anime give regular anime and anime as a whole a lot more credibility and depth in terms of like what it can be, what kind of stories it can tell. Your Lie in April, right? I probably should have put that up there. Fucking Kaguya-sama, Love is War, right? Amazing shows. I personally don't watch them, but I know that they've definitely made waves for a long time in the anime space. So that's why I kind of use this as a generalized placement for just like romance anime in general. But I want it to be like your favorite romance anime. Me personally, I don't really have a favorite romance anime, but like I said, I recognize the importance that it might have for people. Let me know. Is romance anime higher or lower for you? Is it like a slice of life romantic comedy, or like a Spice and Wolf, higher or lower? I tried to watch Spice and Wolf one time. I made it past like 4 episodes. It's wholesome, bro. It's pretty wholesome. I can appreciate it. Might not be my 100% cup of tea, but I think this is a good placement for like your favorite kind of romance feels anime. Number 5, top 5 here. We're getting down to it. Let's see what we got. Tokyo Ghoul, guys. Before you say anything, I have to say, Tokyo Ghoul is Probably one of my favorite manga of all time. This is an anime video. What are you talking about? Manga. Guys, once again, I'm kind of using this as a generalization pick, but I'm using Tokyo Ghoul to represent botched anime adaptations. Tokyo Ghoul is one of my favorite manga of all time. The art, the storytelling, the characterization goes so much deeper than the anime ever even touches on. I didn't even watch Rue because I didn't bother. I didn't even really watch Re because I hadn't made it up to there in the story yet. Like in the manga, I'm just still now reading Re, but like my point with Re especially is like even after the fact when they came around and said, "Oh, this anime has such a huge fan base and they've been wanting this continuation for years," they are kind of already dropped the ball. They had kind of already dropped the ball, and it was just kind of like a disappointing show out, if I remember right. Like not a lot of people talked about it, and it was just kind of a middling show at best in the end. So that's just really disappointing for such an amazing series like Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul should have the same clout when it comes to like a lot of the other shows on this list. I think it strikes a great balance between like horror and psychological and that like shonen battle aspect and the like weapon progression upgrades that you might like to see in something like Naruto, like how they're developing their techniques or something. But and this was the same era as Attack on Titan too, so like I don't understand, I don't understand, man, and it's just really disappointing. So that's why I'm using this this slot as kind of a generalized representation of failed anime adaptations. Think like your Berserk, right? Your Berserk 2016s, kind of stuff that you want to love, but it's just missing that last grasp forward. Despite that, I still do love Tokyo Ghoul. And I do think it does have a place in anime history, especially the anime adaptation, guys. Unravel. If you've never heard the OG Tokyo Ghoul anime theme song, you need to go listen to that right now. Go listen to Unravel Tokyo Ghoul. Just search Unravel Tokyo Ghoul in your YouTube search bar. Amazing. Literally, actually the sound of a generation. But regardless, Tokyo Ghoul, number 5 anime goats. Even after the shitty adaptation, it's still goated status, guys. That's just how good of a story it is. Number 4. Go animes. Hunter x. Conversely to something like Tokyo Ghoul, Hunter x Hunter, I feel like has low-key had nothing but gold adaptation. When you look at the manga for Hunter x Hunter, especially some of the newer chapters, and I mean, my heart goes out to Togashi, right? He's old as fuck, and I want him to finish Hunter x Hunter. I need you to finish Hunter x Hunter, Togashi. If you, please, do not finish Hunter x Hunter, if you know what I'm saying. The art is like kind of bad. Like it's not bad, but it's like Togashi's built such a name for himself that he can draw something that might not be as detailed or as intricate as something of his like Yu Yu Hakusho days, and it's still lauded and loved, and the emotion is still conveyed, and the storyline is still understood because he is a legend like that. But then you look at like the anime adaptation where it takes those drawings, those kind of lower than highest quality drawings, and you see Hunter x Hunter, and you're like, holy crap, this only gets better. It's even looking at something like the I think it's like 99 whenever this one came out, the older adaptation versus the newer adaptation, the 2011 one, both are art, like such high level art in their own ways, right? 2011 is like the perfect modern anime, I feel, and then the 99 one, you've got the crazy intricate cell shaded hand drawn details. You get a lot of different character interactions that might be a little different to the manga or 2011, but they're all so great in their own right, guys. Hunter x Hunter number 4. Also, best battle system ever. Best battle system ever. Nen, Hunter x Hunter Nen, guys. Like what else can you say? If you want an anime power in your life, you want Hunter x Hunter Nen. Like, and that's just the facts. I feel like that's like definitely a no-brainer for a lot of people. Hunter x Hunter number 4 only gets better with time, and some of the best like battle systems shonen battle writing we might ever get. I feel like this is a good 4 spot. Number 3, top 3 anime goats, guys. Sword Art Online number 3. What can I say? I told you guys this was going to ruffle some feathers. Don't click off yet. Let me know how I'm doing in the comments. What do you think of this one? Guys, one word. Isekai. Isekai. If you understand the weight of that word, you understand what I'm saying right now, and you see this placement, and it sort of makes sense to you. If you have any attachment to Sword Art Online the way I do, especially this first season, this first Aincrad arc. Fuck the elves, fuck the Sword Art Online season 2 Gun Gale stuff, low key. But guys, Isekai, this was everywhere back in the day. The theme song, Crossing Field, again, guys. If you haven't heard Sword Art Online OP number 1, Crossing Field, you have absolutely no idea the hold that this show had on the anime community and the influence that exists across all facets of anime today because of this show. Kirito, I'm a beater. Guys, Sword Art Online is peak, and I don't understand how anyone can see it as anything but. This show was one of my first anime, so I will say this is definitely sort of a biased spot. But you look at the trends that developed after this was released, and it's almost in the DNA of anime, even to this day. I went to a different world and was reincarnated as a fridge, or I went to a fantasy world with my smartwatch. Like that's like Sword Art Online DNA mutated like 10 times over. And I feel comfortable saying that. And I think that this placement for Sword Art Online, looking at where we are today and anime's like zeitgeist, is an extremely fair placement for Sword Art Online. And I love Sword Art Online, and I'm not afraid to say it. I haven't really like interacted with the Sword Art Online community or any of its media in the past like 6 or 7 years. But despite that, I can still say confidently that I love Sword Art Online, especially that first Aincrad arc. Guys, let me know. Am I valid? Let me know in the comments. Am I valid? I think I'm valid. Guys, number 2, top 2. Fullmetal Alchemist. OG and Brotherhood. I'm putting both in there. I've seen both. Have you seen both? I think it's worth it. There is their differences. There are their similarities. But they're both peak. If you've seen Brotherhood, you'll like OG. I guarantee it. And I feel like this one is self-explanatory. I feel like this isn't really that crazy to see. Fullmetal Alchemist, if you know, you know. And if you don't know, you better get on to knowing. You better go watch this shit immediately. Peak openings, peak plotline, peak characterization, peak world building, peak battle system, peak magic system. This show actually has everything, and it's actually one of the best animes of all time. One of the greatest of all time, if not the greatest of all time, according to a lot of people. I'm sure a lot of you are actually like, number 2, what the fuck, this should be number 1. So with that all being said, I think it's okay to just leave what we said there and get into the final GOAT anime of all time. Guys, are you ready? Let me know in the comments what your number one GOAT anime of all time. Leave all 10 down there if you want. Guys, number one GOAT anime of all time. Gurren Lagann, Neon Genesis Evangelion. And I put these two together on number one for a reason. Multiple reasons. My first reason is that Gurren Lagann is my favorite anime, and I am biased because Gurren Lagann is my favorite anime. But also because I truly, genuinely believe that when you put Gurren Lagann alongside Neon Genesis Evangelion, who I believe are like sister series in very many ways, you achieve a kind of like osmotic understanding and knowledge of the peak that is both of these together and what it means to literally like your life as like a person, and like how you look at yourself and how you interact with yourself and how you interact with the world, and literally fully comprehensive into the like intricacies of life. I think like that is how impactful these shows are, like genuinely. If you pay attention to the themes and motifs that are juxtaposed against each other between these two shows, and you really think about that, you will like understand more about your thought processes and like kind of just like the world in general than I feel like 60% of books out there. That's how important these shows are. But I mean, I don't really know what else I can say. Like, you've heard of Neon Genesis Evangelion. You might have heard of Gurren Lagann. I'm pretty sure they're both made by the same studio. All right. I think Neon Genesis Evangelion was made by Gainax, and then Gainax turned into Trigger, which made Gurren Lagann. Let me know in the comments if I'm messing that up, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. NGE, I feel like implicit GOAT status, right? Like everybody knows NGE. Gurren Lagann is kind of like the trippier one here, but I'm a ride or die for Gurren Lagann from day one. This show taught me how to live passionately. It taught me how to like bet on myself and how to feel and how to like develop like my own thought processes and like what that means to me as an individual. And then Neon Genesis Evangelion as well, almost like dichotomically challenge. Is that even a word? It challenged like every aspect. I watched Gurren Lagann first, and then I watched Neon Genesis Evangelion, and I didn't even really understand NGE at first. You really have to kind of like sit with these shows. That's what I'm saying. It's a really like cerebral experience, kind of, and you have to sit with it, and you have to you have to think about it for like months. This sounds like a lot, but once you watch the show, it'll just happen naturally. That's the beautiful thing about this combo. It'll just happen naturally. The highs and the lows. It's a perfect yin yang description of balance in your life and what it means to live with yourself. Guys, I'm probably sounding like a crazy maniac, but if you had to watch any show, only one show, I would say Gurren Lagann, but if you had to watch two shows, I would say Neon Genesis Evangelion, Gurren Lagann as a combo. If I could put them together, I would. And that is my GOAT anime. Gurren Lagann, like number one. Neon Genesis Evangelion, like 1.5. GOAT anime. Guys, thank you for watching. If you're still watching this, you might as well like, comment, subscribe. Join my Twitch stream Mondays to take part in these top 10s, to see them happen, to see me make them. You get to weigh in on what your choices might be. We do those on Mondays. Definitely join up over here. Check out my Patreon for daily vlogs. I make daily vlogs. I upload them to my Patreon every day. But Monday, Wednesday, Fridays on my YouTube. So definitely go check out my YouTube too if you want to at least see the vlogs. And let me know what your top 10s are in the comments below, because I know for a fact after seeing some of those placements. Sword Art Online number 3, Tokyo Ghoul number 5, Romance Anime number 6. Guys, I know you have some opinions, all right? So let me know. Let me know. What are your top 10s? What's your number 1? I really want to know what your number 1 is, guys. But with all that said, I will catch you guys on the next Top 10 Tuesdays. What should we do next week? Let me know. What top 10 should we do next week, guys? Let me know. Peace out.